The representatives Brady and Marty fight each other for the congressman position. Who will manage to win? Guess you'll have to stick around to the end to see how the whole story unfolds. Hello and welcome to Comedy Recap. Today we will give you a recap of the film The Campaign. Spoilers ahead, obviously. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. The movie starts with Cam Brady, who is a representative giving speeches at different various events, and also introduces his children and supporting wife to the supporters. At one event, he gazes at the crowd and finds an attractive lady with whom he is in the next scene is having intercourse with in a bathroom stall. Next, Brady is sitting and being suggested by his advisor Mitch how he has lost a bunch of followers. Brady explains to him that he messed up a call that he thought he had dialed Shana. We now see Marty Huggins walking his dog on a sunny day. He gets on a bus to travel where he suddenly gets a call from his father. He then travels to his house to talk, where he first meets their maid who tells him that his father was on the boat in the lake. His brother surprises him and annoyingly tackles. Marty then goes to the lake where he meets his father Raymond, who tells him that he got a call from the Mach brothers who wanted Marty to run for the congressman position. Marty gets excited and promises to make his father proud. Now, we're back at another speech event where Brady gave his inspirational speech. Marty then stepped up to the speech and shared a weird story about him, after which the audience forcefully clapped. Brady then stepped up again and started to mock Marty's whole life, where the audience laughed at every moment.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Marty is now going back to his car, slightly crying as well after his loss. After sitting in the car, a secret agent, Tim Whatley, sent by the Mach brothers, appears from the back and tells him to drive home. After reaching his home, he then tells him who hired him and then redecorates his house while also replacing his dogs. Marty then goes with the agent to saloons to get treated. Marty is now about to give another speech where he is motivated by his brother, while Brady is hitting on a married woman on the other side. Marty and Brady then got on the stage, shook hands, and then started to trash talk. Brady proceeds and gives his usual speech. Marty's turn came, and he pointed out Brady's stale speech and convinced the audience of his commitment to improving the situation regarding the position of a congressman. Marty won the first speech. They then met later and fought over who got to kiss the baby to seem supportive. Marty shoved through him, where Brady got pissed and swung a punch at him. Marty dodged away, where the punch landed on the baby, knocking the toy out of its mouth. All the media caught the moment, and Brady's reputation was depleted. Brady is now sitting in a room with his advisor when a worker comes in and shows them the current advertisement of him in which Shana is highlighted by performing intense yoga poses. The worker tells them that the advertisement wasn't getting any women support and suggests delivering another advertisement that had accusations of Marty being a terrorist, which Brady liked. He then met with a powerful person over dinner and he tried persuading him to give him $1 million to help his campaign, to which he agreed. Now we get to see the representatives giving their second speech. Marty approaches the mic and tells the audience that Brady hadn't gone to a church in over 9 months and then asks Brady to recite the before dinner prayer. Brady proceeded to speak the prayer and managed to convince most of the audience. Both of them then left with hatred between each other. Both of them are now visiting churches to convince the public of their trust in the religion. Brady is celebrating in a church with a snake on his neck that accidentally bites him. Brady then started swearing and crashed out the window. He went through the forest with the snake's venom running through his veins. He bites a raccoon and then later crashes through a house, obliterating everything. Marty is at home and decides to have fun with his family and his old dogs. Agent Tim enters the scene and gets shocked at his behavior. He then advises him to drop this act immediately if he wanted to win the election. Brady is in his office room where he confronts his son, who wanted to become the head boy in his school. He then visited Marty and told him that he wanted to talk. Marty accepted his offer and offered him to sit in his lounge and talk. They drank alcohol while Brady told him that they needed to stop the trashiness between them. He then left off for home while drunk. Marty immediately reported the incident. Brady then got pulled over by the cop while driving and got arrested.
Got a runner! Stop running!
Brady is next walking out of the jail with Mitch while also being crowded by the media. They then confront Marty's advisor Tim in a car, who offers them a ride and tells them that they had nothing to do with the incident. They get suspicious at first, but then decide to sit when right after Tim drives off without them. Both representatives are now in a next debate where Marty accuses Brady of being a communist roving from a drawing that Brady had drawn when he was 8. A fight started among the crowd where Brady again got pissed over Marty. He then again threw a punch at him, which Marty again dodged, and this time the punch landed on a dog. The news went viral again and Marty's support had increased drastically. Brady is now giving an interview. Surprisingly, his wife joins while in the kitchen and explains to the interviewer that she was leaving Brady to improve her position. She then took the kids and left him, stating that she didn't live with losers. Mitch then shows Brady Marty's advertisement where he is sitting with Brady's son and convinces him to call him dad. Brady is pissed again and decides to go over to Marty's house and sleep with his wife. He goes over and seduces her into doing so and records. He then comes back to his office and shows Mitch's video where Mitch disagrees with his methods and decides to quit. Marty is now talking to his wife and tells her to leave after what she had done. Brady is at a hunting event where Marty arrives and shoots him in the leg with his gun. He unexpectedly went up the poll rating. The Mach brothers met Marty and told him that they were giving the district to the Chinese, which Marty disagreed with and explained it didn't benefit the district. The Mach brothers got angry and sent their agent to help Brady. Brady is at an event where his wife also accompanied him after being paid by the Mach brothers. Marty is now 8 points down to Brady. His wife comes back and asks for forgiveness. They patch up and prepare for the election tomorrow. Marty decides to go live on television and explains to America that he was being controlled by the big masterminds, and then confronts the viewers with a warm message. The day of the election arrives, and Brady won the election in votes. He celebrated and then confronted emotional Marty, who reminded him of what being a leader meant. He went to the stage for his speech and decided to speak honestly. He told the audience that the Mach brothers had bribed him and that he is resigning from the position and asked Marty to take his place. Marty steps up to the stage in shock and promises the audience to keep the districts safe from every threat. Mitch approaches Brady and tells him how proud he is of him and decides to join back. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.